Ladies and gentlemen, this is Envoy of Kairos, and I'm bringing you something a little different, a little special. Although you've probably... well, nah, you're probably new to this channel because of this video. If you're not, you heard me talking about this recently in an upload. Yes, I am beginning a reaction series for Volume 8 of RWBY. I've been a big fan of this series for a very long time now. I was absolutely avid about it the moment Monty first revealed the trailer. And since then, I've been pretty generally hooked. Yeah, Season 1 is a little iffy with its very low shoestring budget, but since then, it's continued to climb up the ranks, and although there's been complaints here and there from some people, I still absolutely love this series, flaws and all, and I cannot wait to see how absurd the plot for this next season goes. So, let's see what the hell Rooster Teeth has in store for us now. And hopefully, since they've been sticking so closely to the original script that Monty made for them, this is up to par for what he would have wanted. So, let's dive in. Not used to Rooster Teeth's new intro card. Wait a second, isn't that... is that the waitress from Season 4? Oh no. Oh, we're getting her backstory. Oh god, I never thought we would see this so soon.
There.
Oh god, is she getting death flags already? She's gonna die at the end of this volume. And there we have the whale. Oh god, that thing is horrendous. And its side is just torn open into docks. That's a lot more body horror than I expected. They're already throwing me for a loop here. So she literally built this thing's skeletal structure to work as housing and docking, and oh. That's an intimidating throne. How much you want to bet it's built on a rotating muscle?
My queen.
Oh, you're full of shit.
Cinder.
Oh, she's pissed.
When I chose you as my vessel for the maidens, I put my trust in you. So I trust that you wouldn't possibly return to me empty-handed.
No, she did not.
The relic of knowledge. I took it right from under Ironwood's nose.
Outsmarting the general speaks less to your intellect.
Oh shit, he made it back
more
fast.
to his. After all, you were outsmarted by those children first.
How the hell did he get up
Radio
there?
chatter, that same general and his forces outsmarted you. A shame Watts never made it back.
I'm afraid the doctor was a necessary sacrifice.
He's still alive.
This little one doesn't become another.
Who is she?
Good question.
Has some very useful abilities and has proven to be a valuable asset.
You certainly do enjoy collecting assets.
Yeah. Oh, the two of them are here, aren't they? And they got new outfits. Nice.
You're here! I knew you'd quiet.
Oh, even Hazel did.
So devoted to someone so incompetent. While the good doctor and I were advancing the will of our goddess, dismembering the very body of this kingdom, you were merely atoning for past failures.
Polendina's creation interfered with the transfer of the Winter Maiden power. But now I know she has it. And once I return to Atlas, it won't take long to finish what I started. That power will be
That's
mine.
debatable.
I've given no such command.
Ma'am, now is the time to...
Ooh.
This game is not yours to win, Cinder. It's mine.
Yeah,
Just
Cinder's
because you're more valuable to me than a pawn does not make you a player.
Cinder's gonna get killed for betraying her.
Everything is already in motion. All you need concern yourself with is your ability to act when I tell you to.
Of course. Without you, I am nothing.
Ooh. How much you want to bet Emerald's gonna see that relationship and realize how much it mimics her and Cinder's? Because Emerald is probably going to have a heel face turn in this volume. Or at least I hope so. Mercury, not so much. He's probably going to remain a complete asshat. Okay, so we have the slums in the crater directly beneath Atlas. And Oscar's still alone there. Oh, hey, bare hands.
Thank you. Heads up.
Oh, Osmond sounds a little different.
Need a lift?
Oh, good. I wonder how active Osmond's actually going to be now.
I was stupid to think the General would listen. Every choice I've made was the wrong one. And now...
Yeah, it's quite a mess.
All did what we thought was best. I'm just glad you're all right. Yeah, I see you.
Inside.
Okay, so they're still fully allied with Robin. That's good.
I know. Sector 3 is going to need the most help. I'm sending backup your way right now. Fiona, do you copy? We need transport from Sector 3 to the crater.
Okay, so we're gonna get a lot more involvement from her team. That's good. Because they were left as kind of a major blank before this. Wow, seeing Nora so reserved is a rarity.
When we heard you went off after Ironwood on your own, we...
How did you end up down in the slums?
It's a... long story. I get the feeling there's been a few of those tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long recap. Hopefully they skip it.
You're not going to tell them. You and I aren't done talking yet. Where's Crow?
Crow's in prison.
We don't know. Last we heard, he was with Robin, but...
All right. Your friend is back now. You ready to work? The largest Grim Horde ever seen is hovering over the tundra, and out there is a city full of people with no heat, and from what you told us, no more military protection. And while we're happy to give you guys a place to lie low for a while, it's time to get those people some help.
How? Ironwood is stopping all evacuations to Atlas, and we can't get them out of the city with Salem's forces surrounding us.
The crater, beneath Atlas. It's not safe, but it's warm. And with everyone in one place, we can do a better job protecting them.
Oh, that's a good point.
I can send you where you're needed most. We've got to get everyone down into that crater before nightfall. In the slums, we might have a chance.
We're
That's
never
a
going
good
to sleep
point.
again. I just know it.
Either you're helping, or your baggage.
Harsh but true.
We need to get out there and do what we can for Mantle.
We need to do what we can for everyone. What about Amity? And telling the world about Salem? We can't do this alone. We need help.
Ruby's right. The Happy Huntresses are handling the evacuation better than we could. And there's a bigger picture.
But Amity isn't even finished. It was still under construction.
Doctor, what would you need to launch Amity now?
Ooh, good plan.
Made decent progress on construction and fuel collection. All potentially manageable, but Amity was designed so that it couldn't launch itself without first being granted clearance from General Ironwood's terminal.
Ruby,
Ooh.
there is no way Ironwood will cooperate with us.
But he doesn't have to. We just need the green light from his terminal, right?
You want to go back to the academy?
Yeah,
It's gonna be difficult,
there
but
is more than one terminal. The one in his
Oh.
office and one in the main Atlesian military compound at the base of the city. You'd have to get into the compound somehow, then get inside the operations room.
I kind of think the military compound would be harder to break into than the academy.
And just to clarify, this is the easy option?
What you're saying is it can't be done. It's pointless. And even if you got the message out, there's no guarantee help would come.
It's not pointless. Atlas is only Salem's current target. She's not hiding anymore, and once she's done here, she'll move on to the rest of Remnant. We need to warn them.
Very true.
Ruby, when we came here, we said we'd follow your lead. But things haven't exactly worked out.
Ooh.
There are people here who need us right now. That's something we can actually do.
But this isn't about just Atlas. Ruby's right. It's about all of Remnant. They need to know in Vacuo, in Mistral, in Vale, what's coming, so they can prepare.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna break up into different teams again, isn't it?
And evacuate Mantle.
But that's how Salem got this far, by dividing us. We have to stick together.
No. What Salem wants is to turn us against each other. Just like this. John has a point. We can work separately and still be united.
Or let me take the relic to Salem. And maybe she will call off her attack on the kingdom.
I don't think we can trust
No.
Salem to actually do that. And the moment she uses the staff to create anything else, Atlas falls onto Mantle.
Nobody's turning you over to anybody. I think that's the one thing
Not to mention, what the hell would she make with the staff? Because it would probably be the most horrendous
Can you help us get to
Grim
that terminal?
ever.
I suppose someone needs to help you bypass security.
I'll go.
Penny, we can't risk...
I'll go.
Do what you
She's
gotta
a
do.
lot moodier
going out
now
there to
that
see what
she's
I
a
can
maiden.
Gang. Go by the pharmacy. I was developing some new tools for you all before this happened. You're gonna need them.
Nora?
I'm going with Ruby.
But what about Mantle?
Oh, I'm saving Mantle. Because I actually believe we can do this.
Hey, we're still united.
I hope so.
I can get Pietro out to Amity to prepare, but that doesn't matter for how we're getting all of you
These
up to
arguments between Nora
I have an idea for
and Ren just have me worried that one of them is going to die this season. Well, that's not good.
Hello, Penny. I'm worried for your safety. Tell me where you are, and I'll have you picked up right away. Atlas needs you, Penny. Salem is here.
She's not going anywhere until you change your mind about Mantle. There's still a chance for Remnant to
Mantle? You're still worried about Mantle? Remnant is doomed, Ruby. Unless we leave, Salem will destroy Atlas, and with it, any hope Humanity has left. We need to think about the future. If she makes it through our defenses, everything that follows will be on your hands.
Damn, this episode's rough. Oh, shit. And he's got another arm. Oh, it looks higher tech than the last.
The prisoners have arrived. They're being processed in Stockade B.
He's not bothering to hide that that arm's mechanical either.
Could you give us the room, please?
I'll be fine.
No, you won't.
Thank you, Winter. I don't know what I would do without you. No one has ever seen a Grim Force this large before. The city's hard-light shields will hold, but not forever.
I don't know. I suspect Summer might have seen a bigger one.
Wait, you can't be in here.
This is absurd. Let us through.
I am going to do everything I can to defend this kingdom.
What in God's name do you think you're doing?
No matter the cost.
Oh, he's going to assassinate these council members, isn't he? Yep. He's way too far off the deep end to save at this point.
I have questions for you.
Oh, what's this one then?
But first, I need the one who can show me how. Bring him to me.
Okay, so that guy's gonna be hunting down Oz. Wonderful. Oh, new opening. I saw a tiny bit of this on Twitter, but I've forgotten nearly all of it. This one already has a really big Volume 3 vibe. Then again, I guess the whole season does. Yeah, even the music here has a huge Volume 3 vibe. And, yeah, next to nothing in this episode bodes well for any characters. This season is going to be pure suffering, I can already tell. Well, that's the start of RWBY Volume 8, and dear God, this one is going to be twisted. Let's just hope that the death toll is not as bad as I'm currently expecting. But at this point, I'm worried about losing another member of Team Juniper. which, let's be honest, people have been calling that one for a long time, even theories stating that every one of them is going to have some sort of sacrificial death. But I really hope they don't do that, but at the same time, I can fully see it happening. So let's just hope that's not actually the direction they go. Oh god, and it's jumping right into another of their shows. Okay, so just a bit of commentary before I end this. Yes, I fully intend to react to this every week and upload it exactly a week after it goes up on Rooster Teeth, just as they usually permit. So you can expect this from me every Saturday until they take a break, and, you know, whenever this ends. Will I have another series I react to like this afterwards? I have no idea. If you have any recommendations or suggestions for ones that I should hit up, then yeah, maybe throw them at me in the comments or bring them up in my Discord server. But for now, RWBY is the known limit to my reaction series, save for, well, you can fully expect that when the Game Awards air in a month, I'm definitely going to be reacting to that, possibly on Twitch, you know, do the whole thing live, and then, you know, melt it down into a highlights reel later on. Because we all know the Game Awards this year is gonna have to have some pretty big stuff, especially since Nintendo is clearly sitting on a lot that they're just not giving us any Nintendo Directs for, which has been annoying all year, but whatever. So, here's to hoping that the rest of this season is as good as we hope and not quite as tragic. And as Monty always says, keep moving forward. And I'll see you all back here very soon.